First gentleman I like to talk about is A.J. Bowen from Center Hill, Mississippi. Big physical young man, high school senior. Again, we like big guys up front. You know, we like to try to get the high school kid that's a 260 to 270 pounder and bigger. He's big physical. He likes to use his hands, has good hips, and a strong, powerful kid. So I'm real excited about him coming in, and I think he'll be able to play all three positions up front. The next person is Shaquille Patrick from Scott Central down in Forest. He's a ginormous kid, 6'4", 330 pounds, coming out of high school. I think he's going to be a great nose guard for us, inside type guy. He uses his hand. He's real physical. Love it. I know I keep saying they're real physical, but that's what we look for. We look for a high school kid that uses his hand that can be physical. And so Shaquille Patrick is coming in from Scott Central. Maha Bradford is his teammate at Scott Central. Maha, he's not that big. He's only 6'3", 200 and let's say 85, 290 pounds. So he's not as big. But again, a kid, he's more slippery than Shaquille. He can flip his hips good, got a little better hips, uses his hands real well. Again, looking for those kids to come in and make an impact immediately. The next one we have is Antoine Brewer from Viger High School in Mobile, Alabama. Actually, Pritchard, right outside of Mobile. Went down there and recruited that area and found him. He's a 6'1" kid, 300-pound kid right now. Loves the weight room. You can see him. He has a motor that does not stop. You know, I look for that in a kid. He does use his hands still, but he does not stop. And the coaches told me he practices like he plays in the game. So that really intrigued me. And then you turn on this game film, and he's all over the place, just running. For a 300-pound kid that's running, I really, really, really like that. The next kid is Charles Teague from East St. Louis. He kind of came out of nowhere on us. And Coach Golden had been talking to him a little bit. Ended up coming in. He's a 6'3" kid, 250 pounds. But when you turn on his film, he's making plays all over the place. Only got to play in 5 games this year, but was still led the team in sacks and tackle for losses only in half the games this year. So I was real impressed with the kid. When you watch him, I mean, literally, he is flying around to the ball. Every time the camera goes off, he's in the picture. So that's what he like, that motor, like that engine on him, and going to be a real good guy to get in here, get in the weight room, put some weight on him, and I think he'll be able to help us. One junior college kid right now is Desmond Reaford. He's from West Hills, California, way of North Carolina. He's happy to get a little bit closer back to home. Again, he's a 6'3" kid, 250 pounds, loves to rush off the edge. We needed a little older kids. We had the high school kids coming in. With the mix, we lost 2 seniors, so we wanted to bring a bigger kid in, a little more maturity on him. Rayford does that. He's going to give you that blitzer off the edge, good speed, great hips, uses his arms real well, uses his hands, likes to extend, get guys off of him. He'll be a great one. So I think we got a good group of kids coming in. I think they're going to add to the depth that we have now with the returners that we have, and I think we'll continue to grow up front and be a force to reckon with.